Hello everybody and welcome. Mike here with the Noble Pixel. We're over at Esoteric Auto Care. There's a Columbus Cars and Coffee event over there, so I wanted to take my camera and vlog, show some cool cars, but also I wanted to answer a question. I want to apologize in advance for the wind. I'm sorry about that. But the question is, from the standpoint of car enthusiasts, what got me into cars, or what got us into cars, and what continues to keep us interested in cars? So I'll go ahead and start with myself. What got me interested in cars was family. My uncle had a cool car at the time. It was like a 1986 Camaro Z28, but really it was slow. It really wasn't that great, but I thought it was cool. So that's what got me interested, and what keeps me hooked. Just driving the car has to keep me interested, and I just think I like the way they look. So anyway, everything's about to start again. Sorry for the wind noise. Let's get going. Now, the cool thing about this event is you get cars from basically all walks of life. Your supercars, you get muscle cars, you kind of get your tuner cars if you want to, like the Honda Civics, etc., which haven't really seen a whole lot of them. So anyway, we already got them piling in here, and let's take a tour. This is just awesome. So one thing about being a car enthusiast is you can take any car that you like and make it to do or be anything that you like. This is a prime example. So race car Cadillac. Freaking cool, man. Very good example of somebody keeping their car clean, restored. Very clean. See, this is even another good example. It's a Ferrari, and they got this thing on bags, airbags, which makes it, you can adjust the height, so pretty much you can put it flat on the ground here whenever you're not driving it, just to make it look cool. Sweet. See, these cars are on what they call airbags as well. This is what I was talking about. These kinds of meets, whatever kind of car that you like, you can bring it. You don't have to have a, insanely expensive Lamborghini or Ferrari. You can have, I think this is a Model T, another example. Repeat the question. So basically, like for the average driver out there who only sees a car as a method of transportation to get to and from work, actually I'll even throw a little extra part on the question. What got you into cars first?
Oh, okay.
And then what kept you interested in them to now?
Okay. All right. Well, when I was a kid, I started off building computers and stuff like that.
Cool.
And eventually that just kind of got old. There's not a whole lot that you can do with that past a certain point. And I had this little Nissan Versa, right?
Oh, okay.
Everything was broken, terrible car. But I thought that I needed something bigger to start building. So picked up a little Subaru WRX, started putting some work into that. I think it's pretty interesting because I didn't really know that I knew there was a car culture, obviously, but I didn't know that there were so many different kinds.
Sure,
the Japanese cars, the American cars, things like that. But it's super cool,
So if you think about it, cars are a necessity now, more so before, like probably about 200 years ago, where they were a luxury. That means you have people all over the world, stretched across the globe, who are car enthusiasts. And then you have to look at social media. Now, this is a case study I'm sure somebody smarter than I am has done. But look at it this way. If you like an AMC Pacer, for instance, probably arguably the ugliest car in the world, but there's still a fan base out there. There's people out there who love these cars. Well, how do you know that you're the only ones in your local area? Well, you get online, look on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter, and then you say, hey, let me see if there's other car enthusiasts who like the AMC Pacer. And you get somebody probably in like Asia or England or the UK and says, hey, man, I think the AMC Pacers are awesome as well. That's just a small, kind of a bad analogy, because anyway. The fact of the matter is, being a car enthusiast is so fun now because of social media that it just makes you love or like cars even more. Cars can be tailored to the individual, obviously based on what you can afford, be it like a Koenigsegg or a McLaren or a Pagani, something insanely nice, a real nice hypercar, or on the other side of that coin, where it's a piece of junk, that's held together with duct tape and advanced auto parts receipts. Doesn't matter. There are always people out there who are in the same position as you, and you can actually hang out and talk to them and get ideas and like, hey, I need help on how to fix this. Well, guess what? You have people there to help. What can I say? Apparently, I like parking garages. Now, I do want to expound on something I mentioned earlier. It is 100% okay if you're not a car enthusiast. My intention with this vlog was not to make everybody a car enthusiast. It was to bring our perspective, our side of the story, and hoping, to let you know that cars are fun and we should have fun with them. Look at this view up here. Not too bad. Little quick hint, the reason why I film outside is because I don't have a studio or a quiet place inside to do the traditional filming that a lot of vloggers do. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end the video right now. Thanks for joining. Hope you took one or two things away from this video, and it was fun for me. Anyway, like this video if you can, subscribe if you can, and I'll talk to you guys down the road sometime.